Alright, so a viewer of mine desperately wanted me to make this video, so I will try the best I can. So I did put her in my list of the best units in 2023. If you didn't watch that, go watch it, I guess. So I don't have a lot of 1000% leaders on this account. So Aang is just here. He's not going to be a part of the team if you're using her, but just because he has just pretend this is like a fire 1000% leader skill or something. He's there by proxy, just to see how much stats you can get, and this is how much stats you can get with a 1000% leader skill and top tier equipment and vision card. So here's this. You can probably get better accessories. I haven't been really keeping up on them, so I mean this could be. You could have a chain cap material here, and then you could have this head be the stat crown instead. Unfortunately, she does not have one of those passives where nowadays we have them all the time, where she would have like the chain cap at EX2 or something. She doesn't have that, and I'm pretty sure this doesn't give it to her either. Nope. What about this? Does this give it to her? Nope. There's some killers on it though. So she has pretty good stats for a Neovision unit with a leader skill. This is rivaling kind of like Neovision Plus stats. So, I mean, now this is EX3, but still. This is just here to give her some stats and stuff. And then I have Rain's Vision card. 170 stats, 500 flat attack. Or magic, sorry. 500 flat magic. If I had a 650, I'd put that instead, but I don't think she would even qualify for that. I don't think there's any 650 cards that I would be able to have that would put her in that. So there's no point in getting the other side because it would have about the same stats. So we're just going to focus on just looking at this number. And considering that she has pretty good magic, I think she'd still be fine if you really, really want to use her. Her modifiers are not the most amazing of all time anymore because we're kind of above all that stuff nowadays. But it's still good with the the mod boost that you get, because you have to use this, and she gets a mod boost of 30 times or 3,000, whatever you want to call it, 30 times, and she'll get that for a few turns, allowing you to use her base LB. So with the 150% amp, the store buff, I call it the store buff, but which ability is it? I think is it this one? Yeah, the stored magic boost. This will allow her to actually deal a lot more damage. And if you do not know about the store buff, I think it might even say here. There it is. Make sure you read this, guys. If you use anything other than guarding, the store buff will be gone. So you have to use this and then use her LB for the max damage. So even if her modifier is not as high as premium units nowadays, 650 times or higher, or even higher than that, like way higher with Clash of Wills units, morale stuff. But even so, with the mod boost, with the store buff, with the 150% amp, she'll still probably do pretty good damage in a team with this mod stats. And let's look at what her killers are looking like here. So she has 350% LB damage, which is 300% LB damage. She's got some good killers here. And if you're wondering why I'm looking at the physical side, it's because she's an imbuable magic damage dealer. So she bases her kit off of physical killers, which is better because it's easier to gear for. But I think that's about it. There really isn't much else to say. She's just good. She's still good. She's gonna fall off soon, eventually, if she doesn't get any buffs. Unfortunately, she didn't get any this time around. Maybe next year she'll get some kind of a buff like Shuyu did, because at that point she would need them. I think even the most diehard fans of Cleome would agree that she probably needs a buff. At least this year would have been nice, or next year. And all she really needs is just a higher modifier on her LBs. That's it. Because the rest of her kit is fine. She has 150% amp. She's got some imbues. She can do damage and stuff. Maybe like, does she have any weapon in perils actually? I actually don't even know if she has weapon in perils. I would hope that she does. I would assume that she has weapon in perils somewhere. If she does not, then she needs those. I'm not gonna look every day for. I'm not gonna look all day for them, but I'm assuming she has weapon in perils. If she does not, she would need those. She has 30%, which is not that good anymore. Obviously, we have 40%, and then eventually we're gonna have 50% with Neo Vision Plus. So, I mean, you can expect a unit that's over plus a year old now to be, you know, still the top of the line. I did put her in my tier list, that's for sure, though. Because I thought she was still quite good for being able to do all those things that she can do. But I don't know what else I can say on this unit other than if you put her in her 1000% leader skill and you gear her correctly, she can still be used on a fire team. But that's going to change when Neo Vision Plus comes around with Vaughn, with Bosch. She's going to get replaced by them easily. Because their modifiers are way too high. Like, this unit cannot compete with Bosch and Vaughn. So that's all I really got to say on it. Hopefully this video did something. I don't know if it did or not, but yeah. Cleome, I still love Cleome, one of my favorite characters from Season 4, so I guess that's the reason why. I guess that's the reason why past me got her to EX3. Because I love Cleome, so one of my favorite characters since Season 4. Alright, or Season 3, sorry. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.